everyone, I've just got back off holiday in Ibiza, which you won't be able to tell from the colour of my skin because the lighting completely whites us out. I promise you I do have a bit of a tan, but yeah, I've just got back from Ibiza and had the most amazing time. And before I went, I didn't really have time to film any videos about what was in my makeup bag or anything. I was in such a hurry and left everything last minute as usual, so I thought I'd do it when I come back. But what I've got instead is a video of everything that I really used. Not all the rubbish that I took and didn't use. This is all stuff that I can come back and say I truly used to death the whole time I was there. So I'll get right into it. I've got hair, body, makeup. So I'll start with makeup. The first thing that I used a lot is the Origins Vitazing SPF 15. I use this every daytime and every night time, and I can honestly say I didn't use a full, I've got something else to show you, but I didn't use a proper foundation like the Gemma Kid one or anything the whole time I was there, even on the night time. I just use this with other things to accompany it. And I've mentioned this a million times, it's not a full tinted moisturiser, it's not a thing like foundation, but it does have a bit of SPF 15, which I found was enough for me for SPF through the day. I didn't burn. And yeah, it was really good, and it adds a tint of coverage, a tiny amount, which doesn't look silly through the day, but just gives us a bit more confidence to just go out by the pool and not feel like my skin is out. And yeah, I just really like that, and use it on night time as well. And on night times, when I was using this, underneath it, I would use Professional, this little sample I got out of Glamour magazine, I think. And it's kind of skin coloured, so it gives like a tiny bit more coverage, and it just helps like even out your skin tone before you put this on, so it kind of like helps to make it look more flawless without putting a full face foundation on. And then I really like that actually, so I might buy the full one. But then after that, another sample I've got from Benefit is Some Kind of Gorgeous, which is their cream foundation, which looks like this and is a bit of a mess since I've used it. And yeah, I've always really liked cream foundations. When I was younger, like 16, 17, I used to always use like the cream formula, like Maybelline had a cream one, not the matte mousse, it was a cream one that I really liked, and I've got a Gosh one that I really like, and this one is even better. And I just used to stick one brush in and just kind of buff it in a bit more over areas where I felt I needed a bit more coverage. And I think between them three, this gives us like a good enough coverage, which I'd use through the day in England as well. And yeah, really good coverage, and I didn't need to plaster my face with foundation. And to set all that on a night time, because my face was kind of shiny on holiday, on a night time I used to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is in 003 Peach Glow. It's just like, I think it's the lightest, or second lightest, apart from transparent. And yeah, that just worked really well to just matte out my skin a little bit. And for colour on my face, I use this every single day, and I used it on all my friends, because like towards the halfway through the week they were like, oh, we really love how you've done your makeup, like, and I felt really bad because they like wanted me to do all their makeup, and I was always the last one ready because I did everyone else first. And I use this on everyone and myself, and it's Gemma Kids Blush Wear Cream Cheek Colour in number 3 Paw Paw, and the light's not going to show you it properly, but it's a cream blush and it's a lovely peachy colour. And I used it every single day on holiday, and it's so pretty. It's a lovely formula. It doesn't look too shiny on the cheeks, and it's not like too hard to apply. Like, it's not like really thick and horrible to apply. It's just a lovely consistency, and I really recommend it. And that's all I used all week for blush. That's the only thing I used. And for highlight, I used this, which was Gemma Kids Dewy Glow All Radiance Cream in Ice Gold. And again, I used this on everyone else too. Most it all looked identical, but yeah, it's just, I've tried to show this before, you can't really see it, but it's a lovely cream highlight, and I've been loving the cream products on holiday. It was really nice to not have to look all powdery. And yeah, I've carried it on since I got home. Not so much today, but yeah, since I got home, all I've been using is these, and it's my perfect combination. For bronzer, I took other bronzers with us, but this is the only one I actually used, and it was my beloved Chanel Soleil Tendre Chanel. And yeah, I've used this to death. And yeah, you can see it's no longer got a little peak on the top, and actually it's worn pretty well. I used it every single day, and edges it still looks brand new. But yeah, all I did was swirl the little brush from Real Techniques in it, the contour brush, and I did it on all the high points where the sun would hit on holiday rather than contouring like after the day. So I did it like across the tops of my cheeks and across my brow bone, down my nose and a little bit on my chin. It just made us look so much more healthy, like even though I already had quite a good like healthy glow off the sun, this really helped to bring it out and I really liked it. And then for eyes, these are all the products I really used all week. I used a little NARS primer which I don't have anymore because I lost it, but for eyeshadow I took this with us, and it's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess palette, like these. And yeah, I used all of these colours all week because I don't think I can get away with the gold tones as much on my skin tone when I'm pale, and these really work for us in the sunshine and they're all really nice consistency. And I was naughty and I made a slightly sneaky little purchase on the airplane because of the duty free money off, and I bought this. I know, makeup ban, all that rubbish, but you know, I've kind of already broke it with these two, so I may as well break it more with this. Yeah, it was like, it's meant to be £36 I believe, and I got it for 30 on the airplane, so I was really happy with that. And I've been using this to death, again, on me and all my friends, and I've really enjoyed being away all week and experimenting with all the pretty colours, and I will be doing blog posts on it. I find this one to be better than the other one for like a nighttime smoky eye. Like the first native palette I find really nice for through the day, but this has got a lot more kind of smoky, different colours that you can use for the night time, and some pretty daytime ones. So yeah, I'll be experimenting a lot with that, and I've really been enjoying it, and I love the packaging for travelling. It's so much better, the packaging for travelling, than the other one, even though I find the other one prettier and to look more high-end. This one is more travel friendly. Anyway, not a Naked 2 review, it's this video. And lastly, well, not lastly, for eyes, I've got the Maybelline Gel Liner. And I didn't use eyeliner all through the day. This was just mainly just for night time. I've used it to death, which you probably can't see from there. But yeah, I just used it on the top, on the tail line, waterline, wherever. And I didn't use pencil liner once, I just used this. And it's really good staying power. And I used the Benefit Bad Girl mascara, the little sample I had, and I think that's still the case actually. Like a few things are that I forgot to get out, that I probably should have had in this video. But yeah, I used that and loved that. And then on top of it and through the day I used this one, which is the Volume Million Lashes waterproof mascara, which I thought I needed a waterproof for through the day, but it turns out I didn't actually go in the pool all that much. I'm not really a pool person, but yeah, it smells really strong like chemicals, which I don't really like, but it has amazing staying power, which isn't so great when it comes to taking it off at the end of the night, which I really hate about it. But again, you can't expect waterproof and then for it to come off easy when you want it to. You can't expect miracles of it, but really good staying power and perfect for holiday. Didn't smudge at all. And then lips. I only really used 3 lip products. I used a random Carmex lip balm for through the day, but on the night time there was only really 3 I've reached for, and the first was Watch Me Simmer from MAC, which is this bright coral. I'll put photos up on my blog of like my holidays so you can see like I was wearing these kind of things. But it's bright coral lipstick from MAC, which is amazing. And then this other one, which is really good value for money, which is Sleek's Candy Cane, which is a bright neon pink, but actually is more wearable than you would think. And for both of them I used this. I had another lip gloss like this, but this is the one I used most, and this is Dazzle Glass from MAC, which is sparkly pink, and it's called Stepping Out. I took Smile with this, which is a coral, but somehow I ended up reaching for this all week, and I really like it. And I know the sticky blah blah blah, but I really don't mind. And that's all the makeup. Moving on to body. I thought I'd just include what sun stuff I used on my body. So for like sun protection, I used the Ultra Sun Medium SPF 20 Sports, which is actually amazing. Like, I've never found another cream that I prefer this. It comes out kind of like a clear gel out of this nozzle here, and yeah, it doesn't smell much of anything. It's just kind of clear gel, and you just put it everywhere in the morning, and you do not have to reapply it once throughout the day. It's brilliant. Like, you really are protected all day with this. I mean, obviously it's only SPF 20, it's not like you're protected full on sunblock all day, but to the level of SPF 20, you've got that on you all day. Even if you go in the pool, get out of the pool, it's completely waterproof, and it's amazing, and you can't feel it on your skin. My pet hate is the feeling of sun cream when I'm like near the beach or around the pool. I just hate it. Whereas this, you can't even detect the feeling of it on your skin at all once it's on, and it's perfect. I can't rave enough about this. And then after suns, I used the first one is Malibu Continuous Spray Cool Soothe Moisturize Aloe Vera After Sun Gel Spray. This is a spray, and it is really soothing if you've got any irritated burns or anything. Sorry. Yeah, it's just really cooling. Don't think it did a lot of moisturising, it just did a lot of cooling, and it was really nice to use. And the one I love, I'm in love with this stuff, it's the Clarins After Sun Moisturiser Self Tannin. And this gives the most amazing natural tan enhancement. It obviously has got some false tan in it, but the colour it goes is not false tan colour at all. It just looks like, say you've got the colour of a day's sun, this gives you the colour of 3 days sun when you put it on in the night time and wake up in the morning, and you just look like you've been there all week already after like the first day. And you have got to kind of apply it slightly more carefully than your average after sun. I wouldn't keep slapping this on. I'd use it once and then use something else for moisturising properly. But this is definitely really good for enhancing your tan and is just amazing. And then for moisturising, like after that and before that, and instead of using that all the time, I used the Garnier Intensive 7 Days Ultra Moisturising Lotion, and this is the shea butter one, which is for dry to extra dry skin, which I haven't really got extra dry skin, but it is really moisturising and great for like sun time, like when you've been in the sun. And yeah, I really like this, and I've used the whole tube nearly, there's a tiny bit left in it. Yeah, I really like this because I wouldn't use this all the time, because I wouldn't want to go orange if I did use it all the time. And this one was good for cooling, but not the most moisturising, so this came in and fit in the area that those two didn't quite cover, and it really saved me skin this week. That's gone. And then I've got one more hair product and this product, which is the Avène Thermal Spring Water, which is amazing for cooling you down. I've still got some left, which I'm so glad about. But I use this, I took it instead of MAC Fix Plus, and I used this to set my makeup, which it seemed to work really well for. I never really know if them things are working, but I used them anyway, and I used it generally through the day when it was boiling hot, just to cool myself down by the pool and stuff, and everybody appreciated that I took this with us. It was so good for that kind of thing, so I would highly recommend taking that on holiday with you. And last but not least is something I used to death on this holiday, and I was so glad I ordered it, and it arrived like 3 days before my holiday, and it's the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. My hair was never once straight like this on holiday. When I'm on holiday, I just curl it into oblivion. On night times I just curl it, and then through the day on the next day it's just beachy waves, and I just hammered it with this stuff, and I ended up looking like Ivy off 90210 with my hair, and I was so happy with it. I could never get it like that when I was here. I always set out on holiday and I have the nicest beachy hair, and I'm like, right, I'm going to do this when I get home, and I never do. I never keep it up. But yeah, this is perfect for achieving the beach hair, which I could still do at home. I could do it exactly the same here if I really wanted to. But with these awful downpours and things, it's really not appealing to us to have beach babe hair, because it's not beach babe weather. So yeah, I really love this for achieving that. I would highly, highly recommend it. And I once had bad reviews in the past of other people, and I've been dubious, but I just went for it and bought it, and I'm so glad I did, and it's perfect for adding texture to your hair, and it's so, so good. Yeah, and that is all the products that I really loved on holiday and did actually use. I didn't want to include a whole bag's worth of stuff that I didn't use. Actually, I took a lot of makeup with us that I really didn't need once I got there and didn't use, and I'll have to look back on this video before my next holiday, before I start piling in a million different blushers and lipsticks and eyeliners and stuff, because this was really all that I needed. And yeah, I'm losing my voice now and I need to go and get a drink. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this might be a bit helpful if any of you are going on holiday and are thinking of overpacking, because I overpacked and I really didn't need to. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.